For introduction, a reason for overcrowded prison mainly because of no job situation, which lead to crime commitment, and when prisoners get out of prison, they are not accepted, therefore lead to no job again. Then they start crime and get arrested again. This cycle has to be stopped. For online, I'll be presenting first, introduction, second, methodology, third, hypothesis, fourth, result, and the last one is conclusion and discussion. For objective, we research opinions of people toward former inmates acceptance rate of society, and lastly, to compare the growth of labor market with inmates vocational training. In methodology, we started from documentary research, create survey, then we launched survey online, and we put all the gathered data in data analysis. Data analysis, we start from descriptive to demographic and hypothesis test accordingly. For descriptive statistics, these are the average of all 10 sample questions. For demographic information, we use gender, which both male and female are equal, education with the most number of bachelor degree, and elementary is the least number. The most income sample are between 10,000 to 30,000, and the least is more than 60,000. For occupation, the most number is employee, and the least is retirement. For age, the most number is over 50 years old, and the least number is between 31 to 40 years old. As for results of hypothesis test, first hypothesis, Thailand is experiencing overcrowded prisons and increasing in recidivism rate. You feel these problems are close. For hypothesis, first hypothesis, p-value is 0.196, meaning opinions are in the same way, and descriptive is 3.98, meaning most people agree that they notice about the problem. Second hypothesis, occupation affect the acceptance rate in working with prisoners, change according to the penalty prisoners have done. Second hypothesis, since there are several lawsuit cases, opinions are in different ways. P-value of sexual and life lawsuits are 0.000 and 0.017, meaning there are separate opinions, but for property lawsuit, P-value is 0.241, meaning opinions are in the same way. Since opinions on sexual and life lawsuit are not aligned, main witness use is needed. For life lawsuits, those who have different opinions are students with civil officer and civil officer with employees. For sexual lawsuit, the different opinions group are students with civil officer, next civil officer with employees, and employees with freelance. And lastly, the descriptive is 3.26, meaning people feeling neutral for working with inmates. Third hypothesis, people are happy to live with inmates in the community. Third hypothesis, p-value is 0.399, meaning opinions are in the same way, and descriptive is 3.17, meaning people feeling neutral to live with former inmates in the community. Fourth hypothesis, does income influence hiring inmates as employees? Fourth hypothesis, p-value is 0.165, meaning opinions are in the same way, and descriptive is 2.82, meaning people feeling neutral on income influencing hiring inmates. Fifth hypothesis, people are happy to buy goods and services from inmates classified by age. Fifth hypothesis, p-value are 0.320 and 0.152, meaning opinions are in the same way, and descriptive are 2.41 and 2.37, meaning people feeling not agree to neutral to buy goods and services from inmates. Sixth hypothesis, people agree on having guidelines to promote acquitted inmates classified by education. Sixth hypothesis, p-value is 0.053, meaning opinions are in the same way, and descriptive is 3.76, meaning people agree on having guidelines to promote inmates. Next, possible job trend for inmates. And these are Thailand inmate vocational training according to Thailand Department of Correction, which mostly they focus on mechanic and service. This graph shows labor market growth compared to inmate vocational training. For construction, hotel and restaurant, the graphs are fluctuated but still grow according to the economy. They are still decent choice for the training. We can see from the growth rate graphs that they are growing every year, meaning jobs which relate to mechanic and service should be recommended for inmates vocational training. For construction, hotel and restaurant, the graphs are fluctuated but still grow according to the economy. They are still decent choice for the training. In agriculture growth rate graphs, it decreased down every year, meaning agriculture is not recommended for inmate vocational training. For conclusion, it is to say that most companies still not accept inmates as employees, but people still welcome them in the community. And from the job trend graphs, they indicate that some jobs should be emphasized to help inmates get a job after leaving prison. And for discussion, we recommend on promoting inmate skill to make others interested in hiring them. Next is to organize an intermediary to help certify and monitor inmates. And lastly, to propose incentive for inmates to encourage them to work and alleviate tension from work.